Over 3,000 years ago, the people of Israel were set free from slavery out of Egypt. Passover, or Pesach in Hebrew, celebrates this freedom as a major Jewish holiday that lasts up to 8 days. It is called Passover because it represents the final act of God who delivered his people out of Egypt. Hashem in Hebrew literally means the name, and a Jew will refer to our God in this way. Hashem gave these instructions to his people. Each family was to take a spotless lamb, kill it, paint its blood on the doorpost of their house, and then eat it. If the family did this, the angel of death would not kill their firstborn. When the angel of death would see the blood on their doorpost, the angel of death would pass over their house. This was the final plague stricken over Egypt, because Pharaoh did not want to let the Israelite slaves go. After the firstborn children and even animals of Egypt were slain by the angel of death, Pharaoh finally agreed to let Moses take the Israelites out of Egypt. Before Pharaoh changed his mind, Hashem instructed the Israelites to leave so quickly that there would be no time to bake their breads. This is where Jewish Matzah comes from. It is unleavened bread that is eaten during Passover. As part of the Passover Seder, meaning order, the traditional feast and telling of this story, one of the 3 pieces of matzah is broken in half, wrapped in a cloth, hidden, and later retrieved to be served as the last morsel of food. This is called the afikomen. During the Passover Seder, the youngest child at the table will ask 4 questions. The answers explain how tears, bitterness, and slavery have turned into freedom and joy. During the Seder, we have 4 symbolic cups of wine. The cup of sanctification, symbolizing being set apart. The cup of plagues and deliverance, referencing the 10 plagues of Egypt and what Hashem has delivered his people from. The cup of redemption. This is the cup that we drink after the afikomen is broken and shared. It is also the origin of the Christian ritual of communion. The 4th is the cup of praise and fulfillment when we say, Lashana haba'ah ba'Yerushalayim, or in English, next year grant us to be in Jerusalem. I hope you are beginning to see how beautiful and rich in symbolism this time is. There's so much more, including the traditional Seder plate, containing ceremonial food that holds even more symbolism. It's a time of songs, family, and celebration. Passover, like most Jewish holidays, has this recurring theme. They tried to kill us, we won, let's eat. This year, Passover begins in the evening of Friday, April 6, 2012, and ends in the evening of Saturday, April 14, 2012. On the Hebrew calendar, Passover begins on the 15th day of the month of Nisan. Shalom, shalom, and Chag Pesach Sameach.